Maya had always been drawn to the hills, their misty allure promising solitude and peace. She rented a small, isolated cabin perched at the edge of Pine Hollow, a secluded valley surrounded by dense woods. The villagers at the base of the hill had warned her about staying there, muttering something about the pines that whisper. But she laughed it off as rural superstition.
The first few days were idyllic. She worked on her sketches during the day and enjoyed the eerie silence at night. But as the week wore on, the silence began to feel oppressive. And then the whispers started. At first, they were faint, almost indistinguishable from the rustling of the pine trees. A breeze would pass through, and Maya would hear what sounded like murmured conversations just beyond her hearing range. She assumed it was the wind, though she couldn't shake the feeling that the whispers had intent. One night, as she lay in bed, the whispers became clearer. Why did she come? She doesn't belong here. She won't leave. Maya bolted upright, her heart pounding. The whispers weren't outside, they were inside the cabin. She grabbed the flashlight by her bedside and shone it around the room, her breath coming in sharp gasps. The room was empty, but the whispers persisted, now punctuated by faint laughter.
She decided she had had enough. At dawn, she would pack and leave. But sleep didn't come that night. Every time she closed her eyes, she felt a cold breath on her face, as if someone were leaning over her. The whispers grew louder, insistent, almost angry. Run. Hide. She sees you. By morning, the air in the cabin felt heavy, suffocating. Maya hurried to pack her things, but as she opened the front door, she froze. The pine trees outside had shifted, their trunks twisted unnaturally, as though they had bent to block the path down the hill. The whispers returned, now deafening. Stay. Join us. Terrified, Maya ran into the forest. The trees seemed to close in around her, their gnarled branches snagging her clothes, scratching her arms. The forest floor was soft and spongy underfoot, like it was swallowing her steps. As she stumbled deeper into the woods, she realized something horrifying. The whispers weren't behind her, they were inside her head now, echoing her own frantic thoughts. She screamed, but no sound came out. Hours later, the villagers found her backpack at the edge of the woods. They never found Maya, but the villagers noticed something strange. A new pine tree had sprouted near her cabin. It stood taller than the others, its bark dark and streaked, and its branches always seemed to sway, even when the air was still.